Clutter isn't just random mess. It's actually telling you something about your life. What if I told you that the pile of papers on your counter, the overflowing closet, or even the kitchen drawer you never open could reveal exactly why you're struggling to stay organized? So tell me in the comments, what's one space in your home that always seems messy, no matter what? I bet I can tell you why. So let's start with the 3 types of clutter in your home. Type 1 is a sentimental clutter, which I know a lot of us struggle with now, and it's the I can't let go zone. If you struggle to let go of things because they hold memories, it might mean you're holding on to the past instead of creating space for your present. Trust me, I get it. I understand why you're holding on to sentimental items. They take you back to a time in your life that maybe times were better. Maybe it reminds you of someone who just brought positivity and love into your life. But what's going on now is those items aren't serving you. And they're just creating clutter in your home and making it harder for you to create a home that you actually love and a home that you're proud of. But if you do find it difficult to let go of some sentimental items, I do encourage you to hold on to it. See how you can actually display it in your home. Maybe rather than keeping it away, display it in your home so that you can look at it and be reminded of what it did for you in the past. I also step back and say this: if you do notice that these items aren't bringing in joy, they aren't adding to your life, then the best thing you can do for yourself, for your home, is to let them go and let them benefit someone else's life. So the second type of clutter is a just in case clutter, and it typically represents the fear of lack. A lot of us stay here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If you keep things because I might need them someday, it could mean you're afraid of not having enough. Ooh, that one hit. That one hit. I grew up with a mother and I love her to death, but she loves holding on to stuff. When I organized her closet years ago, she was holding on to things from the 70s. We were in the 2000s and teens. And her issue was when she grew up, she had nothing. So now she was able to afford more things. And she felt that if she removed these items out of her home, it would feel like, or it would remind her of when she had nothing. Basically saying she's living in scarcity. We cannot live in scarcity anymore, guys. We need to live in abundance. And a lot of us are holding on to clutter because we have a fear of lack, which is honestly preventing you from progressing in life. But we can talk about that in another video. So the third type of clutter is disorganized everyday clutter. This is the no systems in place, and I know a lot of us have this. If you constantly have mess around, it's probably not you, it's your systems failing you. If you've organized your space in the past and you've noticed that the organizing systems you created does not work, you have mess around it, it's telling you that something about that system isn't working for you, for your lifestyle, or your family that uses that area. So you need to make a change. So basically it's telling you that a change needs to happen. Which brings us to, how do you fix it? So step 1 is to identify your clutter triggers. What category do you struggle with most? Awareness is the first step. Step 2 is to create a let go plan. Give yourself permission to release what's no longer serving you. It's okay to remove the things that don't bring value in your life. I personally like to call it shit, which is stuff that has no value in your life today. And it's removing all the things that once served you, but no longer serve you, so you can bring in the good energy into your home and actually enjoy it. Let me tell you a story about myself. I grew up in a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment, and there was 5 of us that lived in here. And as I got older, all I wanted to do was accumulate stuff. I not only had the scarcity mentality, I also felt that if I bought things and spent all of my money on things, I would finally feel as if I had. So as I got older, I realized that the stuff that I had wasn't even serving me. There was nothing that I had that I loved. So when I was in my early 20s, I purged everything. I got rid of everything that no longer had value in my life. And that literally is how Rescue My Space was born. So give yourself permission to let it go. If it doesn't serve you, if it has no value, if you don't find joy in it, it's time to let it go. And step 3 is to implement a system that works for you. This is exactly what I do for my clients. I help them create homes that actually stay organized. So if you're realizing that clutter is deeper than just stuff and you're ready to fix it, I can definitely help. It's homework time. Can y'all tell how much I love homework for y'all? All right, this homework is all about self-discovery and action. So step one, you're going to identify your clutter type. You're only going to take 5 minutes and you're going to look around your home and you're going to see what is that one area that always seems messy. Think about whether it's sentimental clutter, it's just in case clutter, or it's everyday clutter with no system. Step two, you're going to take one small action. If it's sentimental clutter, you're going to choose one item to get rid of today. If it's just in case clutter, you're going to ask yourself, would you buy this again? If the answer is no, you know what to do. You know what to do. And if it's everyday clutter, you're going to create a home for one frequently misplaced item. And then step three, you are going to comment below. You're going to tell me in the comments which type of clutter you relate to the most and what small change you made today. All right, so if you're realizing your clutter is deeper than just stuff and you're ready for a complete home reset, I help busy moms create homes that stay organized. So check out the link below to apply. All right, guys, hopefully this video brought some insight into the different type of clutter you have in your home. And hopefully you're able to do the homework and put some action behind this, because your goal is to create an organized space that you actually love, a home that you are proud of, a home that you can admire, and a home that you can relax in. So take the action today so that you can get closer to your organized goal. All right, so as always, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.